Hello boys, good afternoon, and welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for the Nintendo Switch. In the last episode, we went through Sia's tale a bit more, kind of smacked Zant around and recruited her, and now we need to finish off Sia's tale by recruiting the Demon Lord as well as doing the Darkness Falls thing. This one... The last one, this one actually comes a lot later after the Hyrulean forces have already beaten this but anyways, this is the Demon Lord area, so we're taking Volga here, because why not?
Another powerful and unknown entity in a separate rift in time. This
Alright.
one on the floating island of Skyloft.
Okay.
When she arrived there, she found it already beset by a vast army of monsters. But who commanded them? Sia wondered. The inhabitants of Skyloft were clearly overwhelmed. Many thought that the end of the world was at hand.
Oh.
Phi, the servant of the goddess, fought alongside the humans, but the beasts' advance could not be stopped. A great darkness would soon overtake Skyloft. Though Sia cared nothing for the fate of the villagers, she began formulating a plan. Whatever being had brought these creatures to Skyloft would make a powerful servant. She would need to subjugate it and make it her own.
Okay.
Launching herself into battle to defend Skyloft, Sia looked for an opportunity to weaken this dark power, and then add it to her forces.
Alright, boys. Here we goes. Again, we start pretty far back. So, I have to bomb a boulder just west of O Base and capture the fairy fountain of Sia, but everything's located behind a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay. That's quite an interesting Sasha move. Sia and Volga are both stuck, that's not fun. I was hoping they would advance further, but it looks like something stopped them. What if we just walk up to Guriam and defeat him right now? Alright. I like how we kind of just walked up to Commander Giriam and defeated him like there was nothing there. Oh, he's only temporarily retreated. Alright. Okay. That was a really quick defeat of him. Alright, hang on. Bound to Boda just west of the rogue base. I have to go all the way down here. Oh! So Giriyam, we defeat him, he reappears, and then he does other stuff. And now all the other forces have turned yellow, so now we can attack them. Wow, that was really quick. Okay. Well, before she identifies the Great Evil, let's start by getting all of the items. And then taking the fairy fountain. Okay, here we go. Ron keep, unfortunately. Alright. Alright. Oh, there we go. We just did one of her cooler specials. Alright, here we go. Okay, state this hour key. See ya, you're gonna go straight towards these guys. There's quite a bit of them. Okay, there we go. Also, I'm not surprised this is in peril. Keep Saboteurs do lots of extra damage to the keeps. Oh, and now Giriam's in danger. We need to send Volga out to make sure he stays quiet. And also, and that's probably because the enemy commander Phi is right there. Alright. Just north of South Rockface Keep. It actually tells us the area where it is, but at least now I know it's behind a wall of vines. I want to take out Phi right now. I want to just weaken her up a bit. With a couple of explosions or so. Ideally just enough to make Urium fall a bit more. And then we'll use Sia to grab whatever this is here. I like how we have 1,000 kills and the Skulltulas still hasn't spawned because... Oh, there we go. Finally it appeared. Battle log. Command. Actually, wait, no. Where's the actual... Let's just go until we see... Okay, up here. South Walk Face Keep. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure I'm going the right way. It's behind a wall of vines, so we're gonna need this. There's the vines. Oh, darn, it is actually down further than I thought. Literally just north. That's a bit annoying. I should have turned around as soon as I noticed that, but oh well. Yeah, I don't care. I already killed a lot of the keeps. Destroying all of the keeps really helps with the allied base defense, because then... Well, Giriam and friends kind of just went all the way to the back. Okay, you know what? It's time to have Volga defeat Phi now. We've waited too long. Yeah, Phi becomes strong if you do other stuff. Wow, that special attack was so powerful it just straight up wiped her out. Okay. All we needed was a smack. And with that, the land of the sky is mine. Finally. I will stand by until then. So, yeah. Oh boy, that's quite the... That's quite the victory pose there, Volga. Mr. Volga. By the way, this actually isn't taking as long as I thought. It's, like, in-game time, like, so. It's quite interesting. Hylian Captain's Gauntlets. Alright. Well, there we go. Oh, here we go. So this is right after this level gets cleared, the Shining Beacon. This is where Sia really gets pushed to her limit. Quite a bit, actually. We'll start with the Heart Container, of course, because it's really fun. Okay, it's actually pretty simple, Heart Container. Just bomb the boulder in the literal fairy fountain, so when we get that, it's crazy. Siam's hopes were fading. Ganondorf was making his way to Valley Sears. The rest of Triforce power.
Sia had few options remaining. Desperate to win at any cost, she tapped into her very life force to bolster her magic. Sia knew this would cost her her life.
Just southwest of our base is, ice. There's a dead end somewhere, which is right close to our start. And as Volga, we kind of start right into the area. Also, we only get one character here, so we have to use Volga for this entire battle. So this is Sia's semi-last stand. So now we get a much more interesting battle of Sia versus Ganondorf, or Ganondorf rather. I keep calling him that because that's what my dad calls him. So anyways, we need to destroy these two Gomas first. Volga has some pretty fast attacks, so this will help out a little bit with taking these guys down a bit. Yes, I know. Oh wait, we could actually take control of Sia at some point, but it'll be later. Gomas are my least favorite opponent to face, specifically because the last time we faced a Goma, we got literally the worst luck possible. He did attacks that did not expose his weak point at least 10 plus times in a row. Of course, now we are destroying them like no problem. And now Manandala is here as well. Okay, here we go. We got a quick kill on this Goma. Okay, so now those bosses have been killed. And yes, we have to face Ganondorf, Ganondorf, or whatever his name is again, to take that out. He really is a jerk, though. Good, we're ready for a counter attack. Wizro, commence the assault. He gave us this good pattern, but he just barely... Oh, excuse me. We got all but one there. Oh! See, now we get to see... Now Wizrel starts attacking stuff. I like how you can deal with Wizrel easily. You know what? I'm gonna take a break and defeat him. Okay, there we go. Wizro is I just straight up took out Wizro. My goodness, Manhandle, are you gonna do that big attack or what? There we go. Dark Links are defending the runs, huh? Okay, now we can finally warp up. This took so long that, we might have to redo this, depending on what happens. Oh, wow. So this is the first time a barrier appears. So now she's trapped inside, and we still have a lot of enemies to deal with. Well, before I can even do anything, I need to stop the assault troops and all the big foes. Alright. Alright, time to defeat all the big foes here. Hey, there we go. Still not enough. Alright, now Ganondorf just comes out of his hiding. For no reason whatsoever. Oh boy. Now Ganondorf's own forces are trying to advance. I underestimated how strength you must retreat. You cannot hope to continue given your state. Shut up, you wasting time worrying about your health. We must win this battle. Okay, we can now play Sia. Okay. Ooh, okay. Okay, now we have to capture the East Temple as Sia. And we have a warp we can use as Volga to get to the next part. Missile. Oh boy, now Atlanta has appeared. But she's blue. Interesting. Alright, I thought I separated those two per. No matter, I'll just kill them together. Oh, there we go. Yeah, but he still has a barrier of darkness, so how do we hope to remove him? I think this is where we get the call for that. Well, okay then. Also, as you can see, Sia's now taken off her mask. We can't even get close to him. Yes, that's correct. So now we have to keep the base safe and deal with other stuff as well. Alright, so now we just escort Lana to the enemy base. Alright. Let's use our specials against this group. Did we just kill all of them? We might have. Yeah. Sia's so overpowered, folks. You can just take out instant waves. Like, the game gives us a goal to try and stop us from doing our stuff. One special later at with Sia, and bam, everything's just dead. See what I mean by Sia's so overpowered? Like, even if she doesn't have her good move, her special alone does a ton of damage. It's actually incredible. Yes, I know I have to defeat Ganondorf, but I also have to escort Lana, because Lana, I can't even damage Ganondorf. Just a little joke, by the way, you can actually go in there if you want, but if you do so, your health will start draining slowly over time. You haven't really seen much of this, but that barrier you saw there, that is the first time a barrier's ever appeared in this game. And what a barrier does is if you try and go in it, it'll just drain your health. To stand a chance at winning, you must first, hang on, let's actually command Volga to follow us. Specifically to, Lana. I like how Lana fights on her side, despite, because really, this just shows that him and Sia are, her and Sia are literally the same person. So we don't really have a choice here if we want to keep stuff going. And yes, we're almost done, but we still have to escort her further. Oh, well, now there are monsters right around her. Okay. Okay, good. And killed all those jerks. And yes, we actually are using Sia, so she did literally help him. Just hurry and remove the barrier. Yeah, that's right. And yes, with each of the barriers, you have to remove other stuff. If you are playing this on regular mode or something different. And yes, in case you didn't know, with any of these opponents, in order for our friend to start advancing again, we have to kill all of the elite troops. Basically similar to as if they are bombed you, otherwise they'll stop and attack them. And just to show you, yep, you take damage over time. The attack is stronger on harder difficulties, so You need to make sure that you do other stuff. Okay, there we go. You know what? We're gonna... I'm tired. I want to at least walk in this slightly. Alright. There we go. Lana's magic has dispelled the barrier of darkness. Now we can finally defeat Ganondorf, and also he becomes weaker. Oh, you destroyed my barrier. I'm mildly impressed, but I'll still cross you. In case you're wondering how to do a skip for this, you don't actually have to revert to barrier of darkness. If Sia's strong enough, you can just run in and kill him, and you'll probably see that in my medium playthrough. However, it's not easy by any means. You still have to run out every few minutes. Otherwise, you'll just die. So it's not easy by any means. Okay. You are beneath my notice. I leave you to all in your own insignificance. Alright. Great, looks like we fought him off. You can just stop, you know. And if you use any more magic, you'll just leave. No one can keep me from getting everything I want. So this is when so this is actually before she does that attack, and afterwards is when we have to beat her. Which is also the same reason why Wizrel's not in that battle, but Volga is in the battle. Because we have to kill him as part of the battle, so yeah. That means Volga is still here. Alright. Alright. And Ganon's face has appeared. That's a bit scary. Alright, so by taking out every single level, except for the remaining ones here, we reveal that Hyrule Fortress has indeed not been saved at all. In fact, we have a new world to deal with instead, which is all based off of Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Don't know about that game? That was released on GameCube at one point, and I feel like it's a pretty cool game. Many people don't like it because of certain things it did, but it's actually a really good Zelda game, if not one of the better ones out there. That game has two races, the original being on GameCube, and the new version, or HD version, being out on the Wii U. Perhaps if it gets popular, we might see it come back here, but anyways, I know Skiriam is a little bit weak, so let's power him up a little bit, shall we? I don't think we did anything to him the last time we used him, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's get as much stuff as we can with him. That's part of the reason why he was so weak, but we couldn't really do much to upgrade him because we needed soldiers' uniforms, which could not be gotten until Hyrule Castle. Oh, I want to wait on that a bit. Yeah, I'd rather give him a second special attack lodge, so let's do that. And then for defense, we'll just get him. Looks like we could do all the defensive stuff. I do want to show some of the upgrades because, yes, it'd be interesting to see other stuff. In case you're wondering how upgrades have gone on these characters, I forgot to mention, by the way, yes, as I was doing different videos, I have gone off screen and basically done as much battles as I possibly can to slowly gain a ton of power over time, and this is basically my result of what happened after I'm done, so yeah. Because I have plenty of time left in the video, I figure let's use some of the items I collected from the farming characters to see what we're at. So, you know what? I'll do a quick overview. Not on levels alone, but on the other characters. You've probably already seen, but Link's already at level 67. I've been farming him up a ton because I want to get at least one character to 255, because then once we get that, we could potentially use rupees to get our characters to 255, but until then, it'll take a little while. As for the other characters, we still haven't found a lot of them, so we still have a lot of stuff to do. But anyways, I've been farming up some stuff up on Link, and I'm trying to get this one right here, but I haven't really found time to do that. I think the Dial's Crystal is kind of rare. I'm going to use this on Link to get an empty bottle. Sure, why not? Oh, we have 2 Ganondorf's jewels now. Do we need any of the... Okay, that's separate. Okay, I'm gonna just try and finish off the attack power of this. Okay. So, as you can see, we're almost done with all of Link's attack badges. I like how it says 46%, even though we clearly have done almost all the stuff. I think there's a second one that must be hiding from us that we don't know about. And it'll only appear after we get every other upgrade on him. Well, since I'm trying to power up a lot, let's not use that, because that would be not enough. But I'll just show you what I've done on all characters. Link, I've done a ton of stuff on. Impa, I have kind of low stuff on assist, so you know what? I'm going to go ahead and give him that. They need a lot of big Poe necklaces, unfortunately, so we won't be able to do much about that. Okay. Okay, I can't really upgrade most characters other than getting defensive on each one, so let's try and get empty bottle on as many of them as I can. Okay. But yeah, here you can see a lot of characters have been buffed, but there are also some weaklings. Zelda doesn't really have the best defense right now, but she has a bunch of other stuff. So we have that, and then we have Ganondorf's pretty strong, but his assist is kind of lacking. And then the other characters are kind of just balanced. I'll kind of just show off that. I don't want to take forever on this, so I'm just showing off everything I've done up to this point. It takes a ton of rupees to upgrade all the characters, and there you can see I already upgraded Volga quite a bit. Let's actually give him this later. But yeah, you can see I upgraded a lot of characters. I don't show upgrade all the characters because it takes way too long, but yeah. As for levels, I could just do, this. So we have our highest is at 67, and I think our lowest will be at level 1 eventually, but otherwise Agatha is probably our lowest at 12. Oh, actually, no, Giriam and lowest. So if anybody wonders where the levels have gone, yeah, there you go. If you like and enjoy, comment, subscribe, and we'll continue on to Wind Waker. Hopefully taking out the foul battle and finishing them off. Until then, see you guys later, and peace.